Hey, what is going on YouTube? Hope you guys are all having a great day so far. Today we're here to review in a fast way the Montreal Canadiens game between the Habs and the Chicago Blackhawks. Montreal win this game 4-0. 4-0 win for the Canadiens. Shot out by Jake Allen. It was an overall good game for practically all players on the Habs. There's nothing much to say about this game. That's why I said in a quick way. I have some other stuff to do, so I decided to make a quick video. Usually reviews are like 10 minutes long, but it's going to be shorter for the day. Dodonov has been great recently. Army has been great. Drouin has been great. All of those guys, Hoffman, Dvorak, all of those guys have been great recently. Is it because they want to get traded to contenders, to a playoff teams? It certainly is possible. They're trying to get their value up to get traded and make the playoffs. They're all getting older, so they're trying to win a Stanley Cup. So that might be the reason why they're performing better. Alex Belzil got another point. He's almost to a point per game right now with the Habs since he got called back. Really impressive stuff coming from him. That's really surprising. Third win in a row for the Habs. The Chicago Blackhawks are absolutely terrible. They gave a little homage to Max Domi and Luke Richardson. Max Domi looked like he didn't give a single flying F about what was going on. So it was a rough game to watch because the Chicago Blackhawks suck, and I can't imagine how much worse it will get when the trade deadline would happen. Max Domi, Athanasiou, Jonathan Toews, Patrick Kane, Jack Johnson, all of those guys are most likely to get traded at the trade deadline for picks and prospects. So it's going to be, they're going to have by far the worst team in the National Hockey League after all of those trades. So it's going to be interesting to see. Justin Barron got another one. Justin Barron has been getting better and better. Same thing for all the young defensemen for the Habs. Jordan Harris has been playing amazing as well. And the Canadiens are getting further and further away from Connor Bedard. I've seen a lot of people complain about this on Twitter, saying, I guess we're going to be mid for decades again, blah, blah, blah. Not drafting first does not mean that we're going to be mid forever. The Canadiens are still going to get a top 10 pick. They're still going to get a really good player. They're most likely going to get a top 6 pick. With this draft, you're going to be able to get a really good offensive player with a top 6 pick, even a top 10 pick. So they're going to get a superstar in this draft. That's practically guaranteed. And they have a lot of good young prospects already. They have a lot of good young established player in their team as well. So the Habs are going to be good. The Habs are going to be contenders in a couple of years if the management make the right decision, develop the players right. There's a lot of teams that never drafted first overall that are powerhouses in the National Hockey League right now, and we did last year. Y'all seem to forget that Slavkovsky is a first overall pick. No, he's not a Connor Bedard. No, he's not a franchise caliber generational talent, but that guy is going to be an elite player in the National Hockey League. Like he only played 30 games. He struggled in some ways, and y'all seem to be like, oh, he sucks, he's a bust, blah blah blah. But no, Slavkovsky is going to be a good guy. So it's not the end of the world if the Canadiens don't get Connor Bedard. Yes, it would have been quicker and easier to get Connor Bedard, but they're still going to be a competitive team, and they're still going to have a bright future. Doesn't change that fact. So and Jonathan Drouin, I'm happy for the guy. There were some people saying over the last couple of days that his career might be over in the NHL, saying that nobody wants him, that next year is going to be like some like 1 year contract, $700K, or he maybe don't get any offers. Right now, Jonathan Drouin has 17 points in 30 games this season. Yes, he doesn't have a single goal. Yes, that's for sure. He doesn't have a goal. Guy has 17 points in 31 games. If he would have been healthy the entire season, that's a 45-point pace. 45-point pace without scoring goals. So when he will be able to score goals again, when that will unlock, sometimes you only need to score one, and after the other goal comes, Right now, he has 12 assists, 12 points in his last 12 games. He's on pace. If he was healthy and if he played all 82 games for the Habs, he would have been on pace for 45 plus points. So y'all are underrating Jonathan Drouin. He's still an NHL player, and if he's healthy, he's a 40 to 50 point guy, 100%. So y'all need to stop saying he's not worth anything, that he doesn't belong in the NHL. Yes, he belongs in the NHL. Yes, he's going to get a contract, and he might even get traded at the trade deadline if he continues to play that way. So, yeah, and if I'm the Canadiens, if nobody wants him, I give him a 1 year, 1.5 million or something like that deal with the team, and hope he stays healthy, and hope that we are going to be able to flip him at next year's trade deadline. If nobody wants him, that's what I'm doing if I'm Kent Hughes. So stop hating over Jonathan Drouin's head. Y'all are always complaining that we don't get enough talented Quebec-born players in Montreal, and every time we have one, you just are digging on his head. It's disgusting in my opinion. That's my personal opinion. You can have yours, but I'm really, really happy for Jonathan Drouin, and I think that if he continues to perform like that, you never know, a team might be interested in getting him. Jonathan Drouin always been known to be a good player, playoff performer as well. Look at his stats in playoffs. He's almost a point per game. I think he's like 28 points in 29 games or something like that in his career in the playoffs. So really, really good. He could be a really good addition to a team. So yeah, Jake Allen, same thing. Shutout was amazing. Yevgeny Dodonov might interest some teams as well. Dvorak as well, or Mia as well, is going to be interesting watching over the next couple of weeks. I just hope that Monahan and Hedmanson will come back. The team is going to look a lot different a month from now, and yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen. So yeah, it's been your boy Tropical Habs. Was a shorter review than usual. I'll see y'all later tomorrow for some brand new videos. So yeah, have a nice rest of your day. Have a good night, and bye-bye.